Right, hello everyone and welcome to this new video on the channel. So today we have a match preview for Barrow versus Doncaster Rovers, which is happening on Saturday the 30th of September 2023. So as you know, I'm a season ticket holder at Doncaster Rovers. I go to most home and away matches. However, there are some that I don't go to now and again for different reasons, and this is one of them. I've decided not to go. I went last year and I just didn't enjoy the away day, to be fair, and it's one that kind of, unless it really means something, I won't be that bothered to go into again. So I've decided to go to a different game. I'm going to Preston versus West Brom instead. So as per usual, for games that I don't go to, I will do a extended match preview on it. So that's what I'm going to do today. So sit back and enjoy. So let's start with the home team, which is Barrow, and they're currently in 13th out of 24th in League 2, so at the top of the bottom half. And so far this season, they've won 3 games, drawn 3 and lost 2. In the last game, they had a 1-0 away loss to Mansfield Town, which was last weekend. And they've been, like I say, they've had a pretty mixed fortune in September. They've had a 1 win, 1 draw and 1 loss. So it's been quite a mixed season for them, to be fair. They've not done bad in any sense. Like I say, they've only lost 2 games out of the 8. And you know, they're getting some decent results, and they've been a hard team to beat, to be fair. Like I say, they've got a good draw with Wrexham at home, and they've picked up a few other good points as well, and a lot of people fancied them at the start of the season to have a really good season, and I put them around same as last year, dropping a few places, I think, but yeah, it looks like to me they're going to have a pretty good season. I think they potentially could finish a bit higher than where they are now in 13th, but at the same time as well, they could drop off a bit as well. But yeah, they seem to be a pretty decent, solid League 2 team at the minute, and we just seem to be going from strength to strength as the seasons go on. So something I noted about Barrow as well was their signing of Dom Telford from Crawley Town. It weren't as prolific as people thought last season, I don't think. The signing the season before that, Crawley did from Newport, where I believe he was the league's top scorer. I might be wrong on that, but he was definitely one of the top scorers in the league nevertheless, and he just didn't hit the same numbers at Crawley. And then Barrow signed him for a pretty decent fee, I think. He's yet to score for Barrow, but like I say, a lot of players tend to break their duck against us, so it's going to be interesting to see if that is going to be the case. For Dom, I'm really hoping not, but we'll have to wait and see. And then for the visitors and my team, Doncaster Rovers, we're currently in 19th out of 24th place. We're climbing higher and higher in the table every game, which is lovely to see. So we've now won 2 games in a row and 3 games in all competitions. We had our last win being against top of the table Gillingham at home last weekend, which was a 2-1 victory. And another 2 goals for Ben Close, another 2 fantastic goals, especially the second goal. It was an absolute worldie. Like I say, the Forest Green goal, were it across, were it not? Let's be honest, it was across. But there were no questions about this one. It was a definite strike on goal, and it was an absolutely lovely goal. If you want to watch that match day vlog, which I would highly recommend, it is not the last video, but the video before on my channel. So if you go over to that, and you will find it well worth a watch to see our 2nd win in a row. So with that Gillingham game, it wasn't a bad performance, to be fair. It wasn't anywhere near our best, but we did enough to get the 3 points. I thought it was a pretty level game. I think a draw would have probably been a fair result. I think we played better, but I think Gillingham had the better chances. But like I said, I'm not going to complain. We took 3 points, and I'm really happy with that. But in my personal opinion, it was a pretty even game on the whole. So yeah, 2 wins on bounce. Like I say, I don't think these 2 wins we've played at our best compared to some other games where we might not have took the 3 points, but like I say, you need to be able to win when you're not at your best. And like I say, Grant McCann's been saying the best is yet to come, and I really believe that. I think this squad has got a lot more in them, especially with you know, players starting to come back from injury. And interestingly, when I went to the gym on Wednesday, Joe Lowe, we were in the changing rooms, and I overheard him saying to someone just talking about how amazing things are at the club and that the best is yet to come as well. So it sounds like McCann has really drilled that message into the players, because they all seem to be saying it, and they all seem to be believing it as well, which is all you can ask for, really. You know, you are going to lose games, but as long as they're putting 100% effort in and giving it absolutely all they've got, that's really all you can ask. So it is brilliant to see that that message is being passed from a manager down to the players as well, and hopefully they can replicate that against Barrow this weekend. So in previous meetings last season between these two teams, as I said, when we went away from home, that was one of our worst away days ever. It just weren't a good game. Like I say, you couldn't see the corner flag from the away end, and we had kind of like some plastic in between the fans behind the goal, so that made it hard to see basically the other half of the pitch from the goal down there. Anyway, so your view was shocking. Other option would stand on the side, basically on a tiny platform. So yeah, it just weren't good. I've heard they have put a new stand up there now, but nevertheless, I'm not in a hurry to go back. But anyway, we lost that game by 2-0. That was a Tuesday night as well, so that was a long day. Didn't get back till 3 AM the following morning, and then it were a bit better at home. It was on our 3-game win streak before everything went south. We're beaten by 1-0 on Valentine's Day, and that was actually meant to be the first game I ever vlogged, but I chickened out of it, and I think I vlogged 2 games later when we went to watch Retford United instead. But anyway, that is our previous results. So a win apiece last season. So moving on to my prediction, do I think we're going to get our 3rd win and 4th win in a row in all competitions, or do I think Barrow are going to take the home win? My prediction is, I think it's going to be a tough game for us, this. Barrow are very hard to beat at home, I think, and yeah, like I say, it's a long journey through Lake District up to Barrow, up to Cumbria, and I think it's going to be a tough one. I think we are going to come away with something, because like I say, we've hit a bit of form, but I don't think we're going to get the win. So we've had a win apiece, and this time I think we're going to share the points. So I'm going to go for Barrow 2, Doncaster Rovers 2. So anyway, that is all for my match preview. Like I say, I'm not at the match tomorrow, so I like to get preview out for the games that I'm not at. So I hope you all enjoyed this. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. We're getting very close to 1,000 subs now, so let's make that happen as soon as possible. Like I say, I'm not at Rovers, but I will be at a game tomorrow. I'm at Preston versus West Brom, so keep an eye out for that video tomorrow. I'll try and get it out on the Saturday. That should be an absolute crack. I'm really looking forward to that. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.